We are making Boeterkoek, a Dutch butter cake. Hi, come join me in the kitchen. We are going to be baking a cake. The ingredients we'll be needing are white all-purpose flour, white sugar, almond extract, 2 eggs, small, butter, almonds, flaked, and a baking pan. The first step we're going to do is preheat our oven to 325 degrees. Then into my bowl, I'm going to add my flour, which is 2 cups of flour, and my 1 cup of butter. Okay, now I'm going to just cut the butter into the flour. So you might need another tool to help get that out so it doesn't stick to the tines. Okay. And we're just gonna slowly cut it in. Okay. Cut that right in. Okay. Okay, cut it in so it's nice and big chunks of butter in there. And then I'm going to add my sugar, which is 1 cup of sugar, and then incorporate that. Okay. All right, it's looking really good, nice and lumpy. Okay. All right, so that's looking really good. So I'm just gonna take some of this butter out from my pastry cutter. And then, okay, next I'm going to add 1 egg. Okay, and now I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of pure almond extract. So this is 1/2 teaspoon, so 3 of these. 1.5 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3. If you like it extra almondy, then feel free to add more. Okay, so while that is incorporating, don't need this. I'm going to now use my spoon. Okay. So you're probably coming to the part where, why do we have an extra egg? Well, the extra egg is going to be for the top. So I'm just going to keep mixing and then on to the next step. All right, our next step is to take our dough and place it into our baking pan. Now I've lightly sprayed the pan. You don't need to do a heavy spray because we're using butter, and the butter is literally going to melt and incorporate. So it's a very sticky buttery dough. So you don't need very much Pam spray or any kind of like cooking spray, because it is just going to literally come out of the pan. So next is to press this into the pan and press it in really good. Okay, you're going to press it in. If you need to, you can wet your hands a little bit, and that will prevent sticking. All right, now we've got this really patted in. Okay, we'll be back for the next step. All right, I just laid a little bit of saran wrap, plastic wrap on top, and I'm pressing it really firmly down in the pan so it is nice and packed in. Okay, so now that it is packed in, okay, you can just lift, you can just lift off the saran wrap and then touch up any areas which have come up. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's gonna look good. When it bakes, you're not even gonna notice, because we have a next step. The next step is an egg wash. So I'm just gonna take one egg and then I'm going to whisk it up. Whisk it up really well. And then this is going to get brushed on top. So brush it right on top of your cake. And then you can always, as an alternative, reserve some of the dough that is crumbly, and then put on an apricot, some apricot jam, and then sprinkle some of the remaining dough on top. Okay, this is looking awesome. So now my last step is the almonds. Now with the almonds, I'm just going to decorate the top with almonds. A light layer. You can definitely do a pattern if you have the ones that are a little thicker. But I'm just going to add my flaked almonds. I have too many little crunchy bits, little slivers. Okay, this is looking really good. We want it all incorporated because we don't want to have any jealous people who don't get an almond. Okay, this looks great. So now this is going to go into the oven and bake for 1/2 hour. All right, here's our finished product. Our cake has just come right out of the oven.